All right, all right, all right. Looks like we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we are live. Let me just make sure I got everything in the right place. Yeah. All right, cool. As always, we got to get this going on the phone so we know we're good to go there. Keep the volume down. Boom. Ready to roll. Ready to roll. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, awesome. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope you guys are fired up for tonight. I know I'm fired up for tonight. You guys should be fired up for tonight too. And plain and simple, on tonight's webinar, we are going to be unveiling a new super sexy, super sleek, super awesome, sexy traffic source that me personally have been testing for the last, I don't know, probably about a month or so. And I've done, I want to say, at least somewhere between 6 to 8 different traffic runs with this specific traffic source. So anytime I like to roll something out to you guys, I want to make sure 100% that it's been tested, and we just want to make sure that it's tested and it's ready to go for you guys, so you guys can start using it and get great results. Obviously, I'm going to go over some, do's and don'ts and all that other stuff, but I want to make sure that everybody has a full understanding of what we're going to cover. So already got a lot of you guys jumping on board here, which is awesome. Wes Fry, my man, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Carlos, Jason, Donald, Wes again, Kenny, Nicole, David, Dominic, Emily, Josh, good to see everybody here. So guys, in a few minutes, I'm actually going to bring up a very special guest, somebody that I have been working with personally for the last month with exactly what we are going to cover tonight, okay? I'm going to go over this new traffic source, but really I want to let our guest tonight talk about it a little more in depth and kind of fill in all the blanks, because I've only been using it. I've been using it from users, and I don't really know how it all works, but our guest tonight is going to explain some of that to you guys. So very, very important that you guys pay attention and that sort of thing. Now, I want to show you, first off, before we get to our special guest, what I want to do right now is I want to show you guys some of my results. So if you guys caught some of my emails, if you guys saw one of my posts here on Facebook, if you're catching the replay here on YouTube, make sure that you guys are clicking the link below this video and get into our Facebook group here so we can give you value and give you the training and education every single day that you guys need. Now, that being said, I want to share my screen and I want to show you some of the results that I've gotten from this traffic source, okay? So what we're going to do is share my screen right there. Okay, boom. So guys, the traffic source that I have been using is something called Bing pay-per-click, or PPC. Now, you guys have heard the term pay-per-click. Hopefully, there's many, many different types of traffic sources. There's Facebook ads, there's organic traffic on social media, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, those sort of things. There's solo ads, which is basically traffic from emails. And then there's pay-per-click. Pay-per-click is a little bit different from a solo ad because it's a lot more targeted. And I'm going to get into that in a minute. But first, before I kind of talk about the differences between some of this traffic, is, as you guys can see right here, I have a tracking link specifically for the pay-per-click. Okay. And as you can see, between this run right here and this run right here, I've done over 3,500 clicks. Over 3,500 clicks specifically to this traffic source to make sure, of course, before I roll it out to you guys, that this is a viable, quality traffic source. So this is, I've changed up some of the URLs. I've changed a lot of the capture pages that I'm using, but I'm going to open this up so you can see all primary URLs. And again, as you can see right here, total unique clicks over 3,000 right there. So one of the runs that I did probably close to a month ago, I got, as you can see right here, 35% opt-in rate, which is pretty good. And then I started experimenting with different capture pages, okay? And I'm going to talk about capture pages in a little bit, because a lot of you guys are going to be, wondering, if I run this to X offer, if I run this to any specific offer, what is my opt-in rate going to be, or what potentially could my opt-in rate be, all right? So almost 33%, 35%. And again, right here, 42%. And then again, I started to really split test and split test and split test. You should always be split testing, just like we talk about split testing traffic vendors, traffic sources should also be split testing capture pages as well. So almost a 42% opt-in rate here, 48.2% opt-in rate here. These are all 500 click orders. Then I did 1,000 click order. And the point of the 1,000 click order was to see over a long period of clicks, does the opt-in rate hold? And yes, it does. I got a 48% opt-in rate over 1,000 clicks with this specific traffic source. Now, that being said, you guys can see the numbers, guys. Numbers don't lie. It's all right here, which is really, really cool. So just so you guys know, and this is where I'm going to let our guest tonight talk about this a little bit more. The difference between the traffic source that I'm sharing with you right now, which is Bing pay-per-click. Guys, Bing is like a whole untapped resource right now because the average person that does pay-per-click uses Google, all right? But Bing is like a whole other really super awesome resource out there that's so underutilized, which is, again, is why we're talking about this tonight, was why we're calling this basically like an untapped resource, all right? Now, pay-per-click, which the big difference between that and, say, a solo ad, when you get a solo ad, you're buying clicks from somebody's email list. A solo ad vendor, like, I'll give you guys a perfect example. Alessandro runs traffic for our team via solo ads. He's on our traffic page, as is this new traffic source is on our traffic page right now. Okay. So Alessandro, we've been working with him. Our team's been working with him. Great guy, super dedicated to his customers, provides a very great service to our team. Solo ads specifically email out to a very large list, whether it be 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 people. And a lot of the people that are on those email lists see offers over and over and over again, day after day, day after day. So the difference between that and, say, a pay-per-click, when you get a pay-per-click click, okay, it's someone that goes to Bing, types in a search, just like you would go to Google and you would type in a search, make money online. Someone goes to Bing and they type in make money online. Well, they see an article come up, or they see, a page come up about how to make money online. They click on that, and then boom, that essentially becomes your click. So it's very, very fresh traffic, meaning that they haven't been shown a whole bunch of other offers out there. They're just, when you get it, you get that click, you're getting it as fresh as you possibly can. So we'll cover more on that, guys. What I want to do now is I want to bring up our special guest. His name is Billy Montez, and he is from somewhere around, I'll let him walk you through it, but I know he's down in Texas, down around the Waco, Texas area. And I've been working with Billy. I've actually known Billy for probably over a year now, but really been working with him over the course of the last month with this traffic source. Super, super awesome guy, just really a very straight shooter, very down to earth. And one of the things that I love, and again, guys, I want you guys to know this, one of the reasons why I'm rolling out this traffic source to you is because of the relationship that I've built with Billy, but also the relationship that Billy as a traffic provider gives to his customers. He really, pardon my French, but he gives a shit about his customers. He gives, just like Alessandro. I know Alessandro has worked with many of you guys, and Alessandro truly cares about the results that you guys get. Same thing with Billy. He actually cares about the results that you guys get. So without further ado, I want to bring Billy up on camera here, and hopefully we can get everything to work right and get this going here. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. And there he is, my man. Gonna unmute you. Hang on one second. Oop, there we go.
Can you hear me?
I got you, brother.
All right, man. What's up?
Welcome to the dance, my friend.
Hey, appreciate it. I hope all you guys are doing well out there too. Happy Sunday.
Awesome. Well, listen, man, I know you're traveling right now, and you're actually in a hotel room in Oklahoma. So I appreciate you taking the time to. You already got people calling you out. Wes Fry saying hey to you. So.
What's up, Wes? How you doing, man?
But yeah, man, appreciate you taking time out of your night and your travel schedule to be here with us. And first off, I just want to say thank you for the results that you've gotten me in my business. I'm excited to roll this out to our team.
Yeah, man. Thank you as well for having me. And I'm definitely excited, to start helping all you guys and all your team. And Yeah, man, it's been amazing. And again, I'm just super stoked to be here, man.
Awesome. So before we get into some of like the technical stuff behind the Bing pay-per-click, just do me a favor. I know like in the past you had dabbled in some solo ads, and then, I guess, I don't know if you were classified as a solo ad vendor at one point, and then you wanted to make that bridge from solo ad traffic over to pay-per-click. What made you, and I'm thinking this, and I want other people to hear this as well. Like, what made you want to get into Bing pay-per-click? Why did you see the value in that?
Well, man, I definitely started out buying solo ads, and I bought a lot of solo ads, and it wasn't working out for me, to be honest with you. And I just kept hearing the money's in the list, the money's in the list. And, eventually for about a whole year, I just quit buying them. I wasn't having results with them. But at that time, I didn't know anything about email marketing, about long-term value. And when I got back into it, after I learned more about email marketing and all that, I started to see some really good results. And then I got reached out by one of my solo ad vendors, like, hey, you should, sell solo ads, and, you won't affect what you're doing now. So I'm like, hey, this sounds like a no-brainer. So I did that, and, started building the list, building it super fast. And, the next thing I know is, over the course of about a year, I started seeing my results from buying traffic to build my list just kind of slowly start to decline. Mm-hmm. It just got worse and worse. I was seeing new solo ad vendors come out every day, like 50 solo ad vendors would seem to be on the scene. And, so I just knew it was kind of like the solo ad buyers were buying solo ads from solo ad buyers. So then you have a mix of leads just going all around.
Yeah, the market's getting really depleted.
Yeah, and so that kind of led me to what else is out there. There's got to be something better. I want leads that aren't on 100 different lists. I want leads that are actually opening up emails. I want leads that are actually clicking. And I definitely didn't want to mess with Google ads. I just, they're not affiliate friendly. Yep. I heard, I never tried them. Facebook ads was something that I felt was the same. And next I heard about Bing, and heard they were pretty easy on affiliate marketing, and you could direct link. And I was like, let me give this a shot, but I wasn't going to half-ass it like I did with other traffic sources. I got in there, I spent a couple $100 and didn't work out, and I left. Bing, I actually sat there, I studied it. I just played around with it, lost money, and then eventually started seeing sales go up, and my autoresponder was going up. All the open rates, the click-through rates, everything about the new leads I was acquiring was much better, man. So I got to Bing for the quality. It's just search engine traffic. The people that are clicking on my ads, they want what I'm giving them. So yep. Quality, plain and simple quality.
So on that note, with you mentioning people clicking on your ads, now, obviously, we don't have to talk about your specific ad copy, because obviously I know that's, specific to you and protects your brand and your ads and everything else. But what I think we want people to know here is, obviously, yes, people are getting fresh traffic, and fresh traffic, like we had just described before, compared to, say, a solo ad, when some of that stuff can be very, very oversaturated. They're seeing, especially, they could be seeing the same capture pages over and over and over and over again all the time, which is going to affect opt-in rates. But with your traffic, specifically with Bing traffic, now you're targeting a specific type of niche. Like, what type of niches are you targeting, and how is that going to help our team specifically?
Well, I'm targeting make money online, business opportunities, but inside those opportunities, I mean, you can niche down inside those opportunities, including like benefits of making money online. There's, why are people wanting to make money online? So you can literally go in there and target those specific reasons. to even get a higher quality lead that most people wouldn't have thought about. You can't just go in there and just target, the specific make money online keyword. It's very competitive.
Mm-hmm.
That's just not the way it should be done. So I'm kind of starting out broad, and then I have different ways to be able to get inside Bing and pull some of these broad keywords that I didn't even think of, and I can pull these keywords out and actually target that one specific keyword. So it's basically I'm going broad with make money online business opportunity, but then I'm niching to very, very, very specific keywords that are producing very high qualified leads. In a nutshell, I mean, that's, it's all about money, making money online and business opportunities and everything that is entailed in those subjects there.
Awesome. So I think what's great about that too, what I want everybody to realize is that this traffic is geared specifically at business opportunities and making money online. So when people see your capture page or my capture page or whoever is using this specific traffic source, it's people are physically going in almost at that moment and typing in, looking for that type of offer, which is good, as you said, quality, fresh traffic. So I think this is a super awesome opportunity. And again, for those that didn't see my results, you guys can go back and watch the replay. I mean, I've just done 2 runs in a row now, actually 3 runs in a row over 40% and 2 runs over 48%, over 1,500 clicks, over 48% opt-in rate. So, I mean, that to me is, when you get those kind of results, it's like, those are awesome results. And that's why for me, like, I was just really, really excited. I almost, like a couple of traffic runs ago, wanted to do this webinar with you, Billy, and like roll this out to everybody. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just keep going to make sure. So, I mean, now, like I said, we're 6 or 7 traffic runs in, good, solid results. And I think too, and, we'll just kind of like rip the Band-Aid off here and let everybody know, like, you guys can get this traffic. You guys can go get this traffic right now. And I'm actually going to share my screen with you. And obviously, Billy, feel free to kind of chime in at any point, but I want to share my screen with you. I want to show you guys specifically how this is going to work. If you guys want to purchase Bing pay-per-click traffic, if you want to work directly with Billy, and honestly, if you want to build your business, you're kind of silly not to. So I'm going to share my screen. I want to show you guys what we're doing. So again, here's my results real quick. I'll just kind of show you guys can see, like, these are the last few traffic runs that I did. Last 3 runs right there, over 40%, last 2 over 48%. So on our, like, if we were to go to, we got the A team chiming in. All right. So this is the 6-figure business page right here. Okay. If we are to go to the pin post, all you guys got to do is hit see more, where it says, everybody start here. On this pin post, our traffic page link is now right here in the pin post. Okay. So if you guys are wondering where it is, all you got to do is go right here. However, oddly enough, because there's a webinar going on, I just happen to have the link open. So this is our team's traffic page right here. So solo ads, we still have Alessandro's link in here, guys. So if you want to still get solo ads from Alessandro, you guys can do that. ClickFunnels, Instagram, Bluetooth marketing. But specifically what we're talking about right now, which is Bing pay-per-click, all you guys need to do is click this link right here that says Bing PPC or pay-per-click. Then you're going to come to this page right here. Now, the video that we're doing right now, just so you guys know, is going to replace this video. This is just a placeholder. So, real quickly, if you guys wanted to watch and see my speech at the Now Lifestyle National event, you can do that. But what you're going to do is you're going to come down here, and these are the different media packs. And we call them media packs, but it's the same, like media packs and clicks, guys, are essentially the same thing. It was coded as a media pack for something to do with PayPal, so pay no attention to that. So once you actually go and, you make your purchase pack, all the clicks are 70 cents a click, guys. And I'm going to tell you guys right now that good, high quality, targeted traffic for 70 cents a click. Billy, what's your average rate? Are you normally doing around 80 or 90 cents a click for this?
Yeah, well, it was 90, and I tried to come down a little bit. So I've been at 80 cents per click for a while. And when you hit me up for this, I even lowered it from there for specifically for your team. So
Yep.
this deal isn't any going to be anywhere else.
So this is one thing that you guys should obviously key in on, is if you were to go get Bing pay-per-click traffic everywhere, if you were to find, Billy online and he didn't know that you were part of our team, you'd be paying 80 cents per click. But here you guys can pay 70 cents per click. So what you're going to do is you're going to select a traffic package, and then you're just going to go buy now. And then that's going to take you to PayPal. You're going to pay Billy, and then for the traffic itself. Then what's very, very important is you want to connect with Billy right here on Facebook. You're going to go to Billy's profile, and then all you're going to do is just send him a message. So as an example, you can come over here to Facebook. You can go here and say, hey, Billy, just bought 300 clicks. Wow, how's my stomach growling? I don't know if you heard that. That was pretty loud. Just bought 300 clicks. Here's my link. www. blah, 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 blah. Anyway, please start traffic on Wednesday if available. All right. And then you're going to send that to Billy, and then Billy gets it, and boom. And then obviously you guys will kind of have a dialogue and go back and forth. So that's essentially how that's going to work. Pretty simple, guys. Pretty simple. We're not going to, there's really nothing else to it. It's good that obviously if you guys are going to be using a traffic vendor, then you guys have that open relationship with them. If you guys want to see any other testimonials, there's some really great testimonials in here from people that have used Billy's traffic before. You guys can go down and read some of these testimonials, watch these videos. And like I said, I wouldn't be putting my name on this. I wouldn't be rolling this out to you guys if I didn't feel that this was a good quality thing. And again, pay no attention to this video, because the video that we're actually making right now is going to go right here. Okay. So that being said, again, another one of the really cool things about using traffic from our traffic site is we have a direct relationship with these vendors. Like you guys saw Alessandro's link in there. A lot of you guys reach out to him on Facebook. You guys can go back and forth with questions. We have that direct relationship. We're not sending you off to a third-party traffic site where you guys just pay and then you never hear anything from anybody. He's right here. He's right here. His Facebook link is right in our group page. You guys can connect with him directly, ask him questions directly. But like I said, I wouldn't be putting my name behind this. I wouldn't be introducing this to my team if I didn't feel this was a good, high-quality traffic source for you guys. So I'm super excited to have this being rolled out. If you guys, at this point, if you have any questions whatsoever, please drop them down below, and myself or Billy will be happy to answer these questions for you. But super awesome traffic source. Billy, anything else that you want to get into as far as either how the traffic source works or anything else that people should know? I do want to talk about capture pages in a minute, but anything else that I didn't cover?
Well, I'm more about, I've ran across a lot of customers who wanted, 1,000 clicks in 2 days and stuff like that. And I just want people to realize that I'm more about the quality and not so much the speed. I do try to get you at least 150, 200 clicks a day. But sometimes that's a little less, sometimes it's a little bit more. But I'm definitely willing to cater. If you need anything faster, just let me know. We can talk about that. And I am an open book. My messenger link is in there. If you have any questions at all, definitely don't hesitate to get with me. I love to talk to all the clients before they even order traffic. So it's going to be a little bit different by them paying and then coming to talk to me. But either way, just talk to me so we can make sure everything's working. They
can flip it around too. They can message you first and then go back and buy. I mean, either way.
Sure thing, man. But otherwise, yeah. And we're all 90% tier 1 plus. Usually it's a little bit higher. Some solo vendors will do premium, platinum, but not for me, it's just quality all the way through, and 90% T1 or higher.
That's awesome, man.
I block traffic. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Daniel.
Let me ask you this. And somebody in my group asked me this, and I wasn't sure. Do you have the ability to optimize either all mobile or all desktop? Is that an option, or is it how are the clicks divided there?
Yeah, I mean that's one great thing about Bing is that there's so much different segmenting that you can do, and that's obviously one of them. The only issue with with making more desktop traffic versus more mobile traffic is that you're going to pay more for pure desktop traffic. It
Yep.
costs more to acquire, which means I kind of have to pass that down. But so I like to just leave it. I like the traffic to flow where it's at. I've optimized these ads to be able to be good for the traffic that's coming in. So I don't really like to hold back on mobile if mobile's there and those are the ones that are clicking. The way I see it is if they're on mobile now, doesn't mean they're going to be on mobile later when they go to their email inbox. If they like your offer enough, they're going to go back to it. They're going to check their email. And if they want to make a purchasing decision, they're going to do that on a desktop later on anyway. So, we're in a mobile world. So I say, make sure your pages are mobile optimized and just build that list, build the list and
for sure.
Let your email do the work.
Yep. Yeah. And if anybody caught the video that I did, yesterday morning, I showed people clear examples and, almost 10,000 clicks. It was 9 or 10,000 clicks of traffic that I had. It was like 11 sales, but then in the follow-up alone, there were 38 sales. So clearly, the work, it needs to be done in the follow-up. Your sales are going to come from the follow-up for sure. So having exactly what we're talking about right here, good, high quality, targeted niche specific traffic, and then working your follow-up. I think you combine those two things, it's a formula for success for sure. Anything else before I talk about capture pages?
No, I'm good, man. I'm looking forward to working with all of you. So definitely looking forward to building that relationship and keeping you guys happy and keeping you long term. So that's my goal, and I just can't wait to get started with you guys. So
awesome. So one of the things, now I'm going to be a 1,000% straight shooter here with you guys. I have tested multiple pages. I know there's a lot of new pages that have rolled out. So whatever opportunity that you're going to run with, if it's Now Lifestyle, if it's Funnel X, if it's anything else, you can run traffic directly to those pages. But please, please, please make sure that you guys are split testing pages. In other words, what I don't want you to do, and I'm sure, Billy will tell you the same thing, don't go out there and buy 1,000 clicks and send it all to one page.
No way.
But first, what you want to do is you can either pick one page and then maybe send 100 clicks to it and see what the opt-in rate is. Or if you have the ability to split test, via ClickMagick or any other tracking platform, which there are many out there and you guys know what they are, make sure that you guys are split testing as many pages as possible over, really as many clicks as you can before you start to throw a ton of traffic at one specific page. Now, for me, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you that the 48% opt-in rates that I was getting are from my personal pages that I specifically designed myself. These are not company replicated website pages. These are pages that I personally designed myself. And over the course of, I think, the 6 or 7 different traffic runs that Billy and I have done together, I'm not even joking with you, I've probably split tested about 12 to 15 different variations of the capture page that I landed on right now with that 48% opt-in rate. But in order for me to get there, I split tested a lot of different pages. I would tweak colors and fonts and words and background pictures and everything else, and finally landed on something that works really, really well. And I can tell you guys this, when you're creating capture pages, if you're building your own capture pages, don't get crazy busy with your capture page. Keep it simple, man. People like simple. Simple works. You guys have seen, as an example, a lot of the pages for Funnel X ROI, a lot of those capture pages are very, very simple. It's, red and white text or red and black text and a white background. Simple works. Don't go putting all these crazy pictures and all this different graphics on there. But again, guys, the point here is, split test, split test, split test, always be split testing. So that way you guys can figure out what's going to work and what's not going to work. And then when you find out what works, then you can scale up and you can really start to drive home some really, really good results. But, for me, again, my honest opinion, my personal results are pages that I specifically design in ClickFunnels that I've split tested a bunch of different ways. So I'm using a platform that as the literally, physically as the traffic is running, I can make small micro adjustments. So if you guys are split testing or using your own pages, you guys are going to be able to use your own micro adjustments and really help get better opt-in rates. So hopefully I covered that pretty efficiently. But anything else to add there, Billy?
No, man, I'm right with you, man. I'm thinking, 3 to 4 lines max on your headline there. Keep your opt-in box above the fold. Very, very simple. Simple works. Ugly works.
Simple, ugly.
Yeah. Don't ask me why, but it does. And so keep it simple.
And I think the other reason too, guys, here, and this is what we all need to realize, is that one of the main benefits, especially with a good, highly targeted, high quality traffic source, one of the main benefits to split testing, either designing your own page or split testing a bunch of other pages in there, is we're not going to oversaturate the traffic source by sending it the same page over and over and over and over again. And we've seen that in the past where we have a specific traffic source and everybody orders, tons and tons of traffic and everyone sends the same exact capture page. And what happens is over time, that opt-in rate's going to go down because everybody's using the same page and that traffic source keeps seeing the same page over and over again. So by constantly split testing, constantly tweaking your own pages, you're going to, we're all going to be using something that's a little bit different. So it's going to keep the traffic source fresh, which I think is very, very important. I know, Billy, I'm sure in your solo ad ventures, as well as Bing pay-per-clicks, I'm sure you've seen some of those things happen when people oversaturate the marketplace.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I'll be straight up honest with you. I lost a lot of clients by letting them know, like, I can't run your offer because I've already ran so much of it. I apologize, but I'd rather, I only want to get you guys good results. So yeah, but that's definitely true, man. And one thing I will say too about, before we get off the subject of the capture page, man, is it may be too advanced for some of you, but some of you who are building your own pages, I suggest having a exit pop as well on there. I had a capture page that was doing about 50%. And I checked the data on the exit pop, and I had, out of the people that were leaving my page, I had an extra 30% opt-in rate on that capture page. So I had 2 capture pages literally inside one. So everybody who was about to leave, they got on this capture page and went to another autoresponder. So exit pops, just maximize, man. And so utilize the exit pops if you're not.
That is a very, very valid point. So I'm not using it. You just taught me something. So I'm gonna always take notes, guys. I'm gonna write this down right now.
I have multiple autoresponders. So the main page is, like, say, going to get response, and the pop up is going to Aweber.
Yeah.
So, but it's still highly targeted. And if I wouldn't have had that, I would have lost more subscribers. So I'm taking every opportunity I can to capture these leads. So I suggest you guys do that as well. So,
yeah, man, I think that's an awesome point. I mean, if I had a 48% an opt-in rate with no, exit pop, imagine if I had one on there, I could have got up well up over 50.
Yeah. And I have seen some people actually have the same biz op inside the exit pop, but they just had a different headline. So it's almost like you're able to even split test, triple split test. You can try a different headline on your exit pop.
Yep.
And if you see more people on that exit pop, then maybe you can transfer that to your main headline, if that makes sense there. So
yeah,
there's so many ways, man. So many. Optimizing is just fun, man.
Oh yeah, man. This is the fun data stuff that I don't know myself, I really enjoy. It's all, at the end of the day, guys, it's all about conversions. You guys hear us talk about it all the time, your business, 3 things: having the right mindset, traffic, and conversions. That's it. So what we're talking about here is converting that traffic into a subscriber on your list and then taking them from a subscriber, getting them to be either a product user or a customer. Like just that's it. That's it.
That's
so,
it.
yeah, man, if anybody has any questions right now, please do me a favor, leave them, put a question down below. If you have a question for myself or Billy, anything that we can answer for you guys, so we can ensure that you guys have all the information you need. And just know that the link, the traffic source link to get Billy's traffic and also to connect with Billy is right above or below this video, depending on where you're watching. If you're catching this on YouTube, then click the link below this video. You guys will see a link there for, it'll say my6figuretrafficsource.com. You guys can go and get connected with Billy there. If you're here on our Facebook group page, it's either up in the pin post or right above this video. You guys will be able to catch the link to do that. But I mean, apparently we must have been thorough, because it doesn't seem like there's any questions coming. We got a lot of people on right now, and it doesn't seem like there's any questions coming in. So we are good. Yeah. So, all right, awesome. Well, guys, that is it, man. You guys have the deets. This is the new, I guess, unveiling of the secret traffic source that I have been using for the last month, which has generated me. And I didn't even cover this too, but I've gotten some sales, some initial sales on the first traffic run. So not even the email follow-up, but actually during the traffic run itself, which is really, really cool. It's always kind of a special bonus when you guys can get sales on the traffic run. But guys, this is good quality traffic. It's been tested, proven. I've tested it out over the last month. It is working very, very well. We do have a question from Donald. Donald is saying, Billy, what is your opt-in rate average, kind of from low to high? I mean, it seems like that would be pretty broad depending on the niche.
Yeah, exactly. But with being specifically on my personal campaigns, I mean, I'm getting maybe a high. One of my best days was probably 56%, which was pretty awesome for a fresh traffic source like that. And low end, maybe 25 on some of my campaigns. I definitely try to tweak that as much as possible, but at the end of the day, I'm looking more at cost per click, cost per lead, and as long as that stays where I need it to be, then I'm happy. But obviously you want to try to optimize to get the most. So yeah, I'd say 25 to 55, and I'm sure that there's ways to even get that higher. So.
Oh yeah, that's pretty broad. And like we even said earlier, I mean, I'm getting 48% over 1,500 clicks, and that's with no exit pop. If I had an exit pop in there, I might even jack that up over 50 to 55%, which is cool. Yeah. But yeah, it depends on Donald, it depends on the page. It depends on the offer. It depends on, there's a lot of variables that go in there, which is again, why we had recommended split testing multiple capture pages. And if you have the ability, if you're creating your own pages, to, make small modifications as you go, and sometimes I'll give you guys a perfect example. With the Facebook, I also do, aside from big pay-per-click traffic, I also do Facebook ads, which I have a whole completely different set of capture pages that are a little more, I guess we'll call them Facebook friendly. And I ran a exact mirror image, like, here's one capture page, here's the other capture page, words, pictures, background, everything was exactly the same. The only thing that was different between one page versus the other, page A had a blue button and page B had a teal colored button. Page A with the blue button had a 55% opt-in rate. Page B with the teal had a 80% opt-in rate.
Wow.
And that was over, I don't know how many clicks it was, probably 800 to 1,000 clicks, somewhere in there on Facebook. You never know. And like, guys, numbers don't lie. So that's why it's important to split test, but you never know whether it's a picture, a headline, a font, a color, whatever it is. That's why you always want to be learning. You always want to be split testing. You always want to be going and just looking at your data, because the numbers don't lie. It's going to tell you what's working and what's not. Steve is saying, how would I create an exit pop with this? So Steve, to answer that, when Billy's talking about an exit pop, that's specifically in ClickFunnels. Like if he's creating a page in ClickFunnels, if you're using, as an example, if you're using something like FunnelX, those are, third-party pages. You would not be able to do an exit pop with that. If you wanted to create your own page via, ClickFunnels, Online Sales Pro, Conversion Pros, any of the other page builders that are out there, if you were to use those pages, you could create an exit pop and then send it from that capture page specifically to the sales page in FunnelX. All right, that's just an example, but that's for me right now with my pay-per-click traffic that I'm using with Billy. That's what I'm doing. I'm always split testing multiple pages inside of ClickFunnels and then sending them from the capture page to the FunnelX sales page. Okay, that's just for me. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, ClickFunnels is awesome for that too. I mean, it's that very simple pop-up button there and just put you in the headline and another button that's going to go to another capture page. Boom, done. It's a 5-minute fix there. So
yeah, easy stuff. I'm actually going to be working on that when we get off.
And by the way, here's another tip. An orangish, I don't even know the color, man. It's a little bit orange and a little bit yellow. That particular button color has beaten any other color I've ever tried with Bing traffic. So I'm not sure what it is with that color in Bing, but
kind of like that wall color behind you, maybe that orange.
Maybe so. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, exactly. Right there. Yeah, that color. Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, I appreciate the little sprinkles and nugget dust in there.
Test that.
All right, cool. If I don't know if anyone has any last minute questions, let us know on that. We'll get this wrapped up. But Billy, my man, thank you again so much. I know you're traveling and I know you're hanging out in the hotel room. So thank you for taking time out of your day, taking time out of your night to be here. And thank you for providing this super awesome traffic source here to our team. I know you're going to be at everybody's hopefully beckoning disposal and waiting to answer questions and help people get their business moving. So awesome. Guys, don't be afraid to, again, click the link above this video or go to the pin post at the top of this page. You guys can jump on the traffic source page, connect with Billy if you have any questions, get some traffic ordered. And just lastly, I want you guys to know this too. And, Billy can validate this as well. I'm trying to always provide you guys with the best quality, whatever it is that we do, whether it be email copy, whether it be training videos, whether it be traffic sources. For me, and I want to communicate this with you guys. Like, there's no money in this for me. I'm not doing this for the money. Like, there's no affiliate program with Billy's traffic. This is all 100% him. He's not paying me commissions. There's no sidebar deal here or anything like that. So I'm not rolling this out so I can make like an extra 10 cents per click. Like, I could really give a shit about that. My goal here is to provide you, our team, our 6-figure group, with the best traffic source possible. So that's why we're doing this. And that's why, Billy was gracious enough to go from, even 90 cents down to 80 cents. And I even pushed him a little bit and said, hey, can you do 70 cents for our team? But like, none of that money's going to me. That's all, savings in your pocket for a good quality traffic source. So just know that you're going to have a great person to work with. You're going to have a good, high quality traffic source, and it's going to do nothing as long as you are doing the things that we talked about. If you're split testing, if you are, monitoring your business and keeping track of your results, you're going to get nothing but success with this traffic source. All right. So cool, man. All right, Billy, any last words? Good to go?
No, I'm good to go. I'm excited. And man, I appreciate you as well and what you're doing for your team here. And the fact that you tested me before you even said anything, that's very honorable of you. And I will say that I did tell Daniel that if there was anything I could do as far as affiliate type commissions, and he was like, no, this is, I'm not worried about that. This is for quality for my team. So yeah, it's awesome, man. You're awesome, dude. And everybody should be excited to be here. And I'm just looking forward. Thanks for the opportunity. So
awesome. Well, guys, that's it, man. If you have any questions, reach out to me, but get a hold of Billy, get some of that traffic flow into your business, start seeing those opt-ins coming in, and follow up. That's the name of the game. So that's it, guys. For Billy, I'm Daniel. We'll see you guys on the next live webinars. As always, we will see you on the leaderboard. Have a great night. Bye.
Later.